All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to lesson 2 in our wealth unit. This isn't going to be a very long lesson, but it's super powerful. I really want you guys to understand the power of duplication because this is our superpower in creating this amazing income that is going to start small, but will grow to become a really big abundant snowball going down the hill for you. So, I know many of you are brand new to this concept, and some of you have been in doTERRA for a while, and maybe you're feeling discouraged and you're real excited about this course because this is a new concept and a new way of teaching. But either way, when you look at those higher levels in the company and that require a lot of volume, a lot of people ordering, you're like, I don't know that many people. I don't have time to be out networking and enrolling and teaching and all of these things. And, that was your mindset before. And now I hope that you are encouraged that now you have this course, right, to share with people instead of the need to teaching classes and to fully understanding, about these essential oils in a way that you would be able to teach it. And also about this amazing compensation plan. Now we have this course that you're able to just add people to and ask them to go through the course. So I hope that's helpful. But as far as the, looking at the big numbers and feeling discouraged, I really want you to see how just starting small and inspiring people to also just share with a couple people, how that will create a large organization. We already talked about what if Costco was willing to, allow you to bring on new accounts for them. You're telling your friends already about awesome Costco products and, oh, I got it at Costco. And every time you did that and the person, didn't have a wholesale account, they're like, oh, well, I better get a wholesale account. And you're like, yeah, go for it. Every time you did that, you made a percentage off of that person's order. Every time they went and shopped at Costco, you made a percentage of the sale. That would be pretty awesome. And you were the one that actually did the work and recruited them, right? And invited them to get their own wholesale account. So it would make sense for Costco to thank you for that. However, they don't. I did notice that they actually are giving out right now a $10 voucher to the person that gets the wholesale account and the person that referred them to Costco. So it's just a one-time $10, which I was like, oh, they're kind of getting the concept. But anyway, the idea of that person bringing 3, you were able to bring 3 people in, and then each one of those 3 people brought in 3 new people to get a Costco membership. That would be 9, and then 27, and then 81. You would actually start to get larger and larger checks because you would make a small percentage off of all of those people's orders. All of their, every time they purchased a percentage of what they purchased. So we've already kind of talked about the power of duplication, but I want to tell you a story. But first, let me go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Because I really feel it is important to see the numbers in front of you, right? So let me tell you a story. So there was a wealthy man, and he was, getting up in age, and was thinking about his inheritance that he was leaving to his 2 sons. And he really wanted to see his sons use the inheritance while he was still on this earth so that he could see what they were going to do with it and see them enjoy it. So he offered them 2 options. He gave them both the opportunity to either take $1 million and do what they wanted to with it, or to take a penny and allow him to double it every day for them. And they wouldn't be able to cash out on their funds until 31 days. He was going to double it for that penny for 31 days. And the one son was like, no thanks, I'll take the $1 million. I already know what I'm going to do with it. And got real excited and went on his way. And then the other son knew that his dad was a good businessman and trusted him and thought, you know what, this sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to see how this pans out for me. I'll take the penny and let's see what happens when it doubles every day. So he, had on the 1 penny on day 1. On day 2, he had 2 pennies, and then day 3, he had 4. Day 4, he had 8, right? The penny just kept doubling every day. And halfway into the month, 15 days, he only had $163, and the month is half over. And his brother was like, hey, dude, you need to tell dad you're going to change your mind. You know, he's understanding. I'm sure he'll let you take the $1 million instead. You know, I'm having fun already. I'm already 2 weeks, you know, I've already invested the money. I've, you know, played with it. I bought a house with it, you know, having a really good time with this money. You should change your mind. And he's like, nope, I'm going to see what happens. So day 21, 3 weeks into the month, he has $10,000, which is much more than a penny, but still very far from $1 million, right? And then as you can see, as it progresses, it takes to day 28 to actually clear the $1 million, but then he continues to double it, and he makes 2.6 and 5.3. And at day 31, he has 10 times as much as his brother with over $10 million, right? So this is a cool story, and awesome that the patient brother was rewarded with this abundance inheritance. However, we couldn't actually do this in our everyday life, right? It's a fun story. But what I share it with you because I want you to see the power of the math, right? It's just math of what happens when you can actually double something small and eventually turns into something big, right? So, you know, we could double our savings, you know, probably until about day 15. And then we're talking about several $100s, right? And we can't make that much more money every day, or even if you were to double it every month, right? It would eventually get really difficult. And, you know, we can't make, you know, we only have 40 hours in a week to work. We only have, you know, so much that is a return on an investment. It would be really hard to create this type of duplication, right? Well, wrong. What's really awesome about the compensation plan of doTERRA is that it looks very similar to the chart of doubling a penny every day with our unilevel, which I will get more into all the different ways that we get paid in doTERRA. But our unilevel check is a once a month check. And we get this check after the accounts underneath us hit 60 days. We make this percentage off of every single order underneath us forever after they become 60 days old. Before 60 days old, we make fast starts. So that's actually a larger percentage, a 20, 10, and 5% off of the new people that come in if we are part of the enrollment process. So again, I'll explain that in our next lesson of the actual full compensation plan of doTERRA. But I want to show you the power of duplication. So you do make this on part of our, you know, of our paychecks that we get from doTERRA is, you know, level 1, you're making 2%. So this is where I got the idea. This is the actual compensation chart, you know, from our build guide. I didn't create this chart. This is the doTERRA image, okay? So doTERRA pays us 2% on our front line, is what we call that level 1. So if 3 people, this is based off of people doing 150 PB orders, which is why I teach everyone 150, right? We're all shooting for 150 because we want to maximize this bonus for everyone. So if 3 people were doing 150 PV a month, you would make on your, you know, on that first level, you make $9 off of them. That's not a whole lot of money, I know. But if those 3 people then are just taught, okay, now you bring in 3 and add them to our course, right, to educate them on the product and why they should bring in 3 people to the course, then you'll have 9 people on level 2, right? And then you'll be making 3% off that because we get paid 3% on level 2. And that's $49 now that you're making. That's actually 49 is actually, it's $40 on level 2. So it's plus the 9, it's $49 now is what you're making total. And then level 3, you're getting 5%. So now when those 9 people bring in 3 apiece, right? Each person's job is only to bring in 3 people. You can bring in more, but the minimum is, this is the minimum of 3, right? or you can help someone get their 3. You know more people, you can add someone underneath them. But as long as everyone's bringing, getting 3 people underneath them a piece, then now you have 27 people. You're making 5% on level 3, so that would be a total of $252. At this point, your product is paid for, because and it's actually paid for quicker than that because of the fast start bonuses. But this is just an example of, if you're spending just using that 150 and you're looking at this, you're now making money, right? And you're using the amazing products anyway. So level 4, we also make 5% off of that level. That would be 81 people on that level. So now you're making a total, once every account is past their 60-day mark, you're now making $859 as this part of your check. Pretty good for a little side check, right, coming in. Level 3 is 6%. So now 81 times 3 is 243 people. Now you're making $3,000 a month, over $3,000 a month, okay? And then 243 people bringing in 3, that's 729. Now that's almost $10,000 a month, and it actually is more than that because of the other ways we get paid in doTERRA. But just in Unilevel, you're making $9,600. But look at what happens next. So when those 729 people each just bring in 3, and they start their levels underneath them, right? You now on your 7th level, because those 729 people brought in 3, have 2,187 people new on that 7th level. And when they hit their 60-day mark, you will be making a total of $32,571 off of everyone just doing their own 150 order a month and each bringing in 3. And so that's why I created this course, because I wanted to make it easy for people to inspire 3 people and to be able to educate them on these amazing products. Use the products every day, because when they're using them, they keep ordering them because they love them. And then help 3 other people get healthier and wealthier in their life, right? And so everyone can create 7 levels underneath them and receive this paycheck every single month. Everyone can, if once they start, their levels underneath them. And we all, are benefiting from everyone using the product and just being inspired to bring in 3 or more people. Now I will tell you now, and I hope this doesn't complicate things, but you can only get to a platinum level in doTERRA. And I know for those new, that's a foreign word, but that's a level where you have 3 people on your front line who are silvers or above. So they have at least 9,000 in volume apiece. And this structure creates a platinum rank. So you're getting extra bonuses in the company as well. But I just wanted to inspire you real quickly that if, once you get this snowball going and you're at, like, say, level 4, and you're no longer having to put anybody in, right? You've taught your people how to fish, right? Not just gave them a fish, you taught them how to fish. And so they're out finding their own 3 to bless with this opportunity. And so now you're just collecting checks. Well, I encourage you to go find 3 more, because you will double this and you'll be making $64,000 a month. You'll be presidential diamond in the company. You'll be making over $100,000 a month with 6 people, not just 3. If you don't, if you go 6 instead of just with 3. So that's pretty amazing. And it's just simple math, guys. And what I want to leave you with this is consistency is key to both our health and our wealth. In the case of this course, especially sticking to the exact equation of starting with 3 and teaching them to also launch 3 is super important. So think of it this way. If you double a penny every day for a month, it's over $5 million. If you double a penny every other day, and you didn't do it every day, it would only be $160. Because remember, at day 15, it was only $160. So that's how important consistency is, both in our health and our business. It must be daily. So we obviously are teaching that we need to obviously focus on our health daily to see the full benefits and be consistent with our health. And as far as our business goes and then creating an income with this, it really is being consistent with finding until you find 3 and then teaching those people to find 3 and sticking with that power of 3 really is amazing, and really is how this all can create the life of your dreams. So thank you for listening. I hope this inspires you. It's simple math. It's not the lottery. It's not real estate. It's not, this might work. This is what happens when you inspire 3 people to get educated on this product with this course, and then inspire them and allow the course to inspire them to find 3 more people. And it's an amazing, amazing income opportunity for everyone. So thank you so much. Please comment below if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next lesson, which is about how you create that $100,000 a month income with doTERRA because of all the different ways that we get paid, not just this unilevel piece. So I will see you there.